guest today, and it's going to be great. We're having ham, but we're making it for somebody else. And we're having a drink called Rich Bitch, Don't Ask. I'll tell you about that later. And then we're going to make this wonderful bruschetta that I love, but it's my own rendition of bruschetta. Everybody knows bruschetta with the tomatoes and the olive oil and the basil, fresh basil. But tonight, we're going to do it a little different. We're going to throw some shrimp in that bad boy. Okay, so this is my ham. This is my bruschetta ready. My bread ready, because we're going to have some garlic bread to go with that bruschetta. And we got our shrimp ready to go. And I'm going to show you how to score a ham. Now, are you ready for my guest? Well, my guest is a lady that I met here in Houston. I met her through, I know somebody Houston. Yep. And we have partnered up together and we have adopted a family. I'm going to let her tell you all about it. Her name is Miss Betty McGee. Miss Betty. Miss Betty, say hi to the people.
Hi everyone, I'm Miss Betty McGee with 6 Star Diamond Divas Foundation, nonprofit. And what we do is, my mission is to restore, rebuild, renew, and revitalize. Meaning taking everyone back to the basics. We deal from homelessness to shelteredness, from loving and peace. And we just work with anybody for food, clothes, furniture, you name it, we got it. I'm you too, go girl. But today I'm appreciating that Mrs. Chef McGee-Davies has partnered with me to adopt this family. She has 11 kids. Her name is Lakeitha Ross. She is a type 2 diabetic, and she has 11 kids and one son who has some troubled times going on. So we're going to help her out this year because of medication and she's lost her job. So here I am today, partnered with Chef McGee-Davies.
Okay, you don't have to call me Chef McGee-Davies. Dmomita will be fine.
What, Dmomita? No problem.
Okay, so I'm going to put her to work. So thank God I got somebody in the kitchen with me today because I know how to put them to work. So first what she's going to do, she's going to help me with the bruschetta. So she's going to cut up the tomatoes, and they're sweet cherry tomatoes. You must have sweet, to me anyway. And they're cherry tomatoes. So she's going to cut those up for me, and meanwhile, while she's cutting them up, I'm going to show you how to score a ham. Okay? So there you go. Now with this ham, we actually score it by actually cutting slices, and I like to cut deep because it's my honey maple pineapple ham. So I got to get that honey flavor in there. I got to get that maple flavor in there, and I got to get that pineapple flavor in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut it really kind of deep here, and we're just cutting it like this, like so. All right. So we just cut it from the tailbone up to the top. Okay. And then what we do is we start to score it. So you can do it any kind of way you want. There's no perfect way. The bottom line is the flavor. If it tastes good, you scored wrong, who cares? Because it tastes good. Nobody cares. So here it is. You're going to score it, and you're just going to score it across the lines, the ones that I just made horizontally. So now we're going to go and just go across like a diamond. Okay, but don't go all the way up because you don't want to cut all the way up because it will just actually completely, fall apart before you actually put it in the oven. Because it's definitely going to pop open when you do. So we're just going to keep on doing it here. And they just become diamond shapes. Okay. We're going to make one more here. Oh, here's one. And we're just going to, no, we got to make one more. Okay, and we just make it a diamond shape. All right, so now we got it all diamond shaped. And what we're going to do is we're going to add some cloves after I put my honey on. Because the honey is important. So any kind of honey, doesn't matter. Honey is a little expensive. But it's worth it because when you put that honey on that ham and you get that sweet flavor, when you get ready to taste that salty taste and that sweet on top of it, delish. So we put the honey on. And this is a little sloppy, but I don't care. Because Dmomita don't care. We looking for flavor. Okay, so we're going to put that on there. And then what we do is we just rub it in. You see how I'm rubbing it? You just rub it. You rub. Y'all know how to rub. So you rub it.
Ooh.
Okay? And then we're going to rub a little on the front.
Okay.
Because then after we rub a little on the front, then we're going to put a little in between.
All right, in between.
In between. Ooh, sweet honey, in between. So now I'm going to go inside the scores and I'm going to put it in between. And I'm telling you, you are going to be the belle of the ball. They are going to love this for Christmas. How you like my pearls? Ain't they nice? Look at Miss Betty's diamonds.
Thank you. I love your necklace.
Thank you.
Girls are a girl's best friend as well. There's diamonds.
Yes, they are. I love them all.
Pearls prepare you for the world.
That they do, and so does diamonds.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, next is the maple syrup. That's what gives it the maple flavor. And we don't care that our hands are sloppy because we can always wash them afterwards. So we just put the maple syrup on. And we rub it. Remember how I showed you how to rub it? Rub it. Rub it in. Y'all know how to rub it. Don't y'all? And then we're going to put it all in them slits. Put it in the deep slits.
Okay.
How you doing with those tomatoes? You finished already?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my goodness. All right, Miss Betty, you are on top of your game. We need to butter that bread because you know what? We're going to make fresh garlic bread.
Okay. Do I need a bread brush?
You just need this.
Okay, cool. And we can butter.
And actually, you can pour the olive oil inside the tomatoes before we. It's a quart. I believe I have a third of a cup of olive oil, virgin olive oil. Just pour it all in there.
Okay.
Okay. And now she's gonna butter the bread. Just look right in here.
Okay.
Take a little butter knife.
Okay.
And we just spread it. Spread it nice. I like butter.
So do I.
Put the butter on.
Yes. Lots of butter.
All right. Now that we got the Miss Betty, I didn't give you your apron, and I got you working and without your apron on.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait a minute. I gotta get Miss Betty's apron. Hold on.
Yes.
Meanwhile, I wash the syrup off my hands and the honey. So, Miss Betty, tell us a little bit more about your who you're associated with and what you've been doing in the past.
Oh, okay. Actually, I started my foundation 2 years ago. I'm originally from New Orleans, Louisiana, migrated here during Hurricane Katrina, and I've always been a go-gift person. So I do gift baskets called Miss Seventh Basket and Gifts. And I've been doing that for 22 years.
Oh, that's so
nice. I started just giving the gifts away. Because it was started off as a birthday gift basket thing. I love decorating, but I only do it for me and the family. We give cards. I'm a mother of 8. I'm an only child, and I just believe I love to see people smile and be happy, and whatever I can do to help anyone, that's just my demeanor. I don't look for anything back because I know God is going to provide for me. And there's 3 things that I do believe in. God first, family second, and career third. If you stick to those principles, you can get to where I'm at today. So now I was blessed to be able to have 2 locations, which is located at 12955 South Freeway, Houston, Texas, 77047. We're located in the Q Smart storage facility where they have offices and warehouses where we're combined. So I have 2. The boutique, which is called House of Dolores, boutique is for disabled and people with disabilities. It's where once they've completed the training, which we're going to be doing GED training, computer classes, cooking classes, just teaching the basics to the kids. Because we also have grown-ups that don't know how to cook, clean, and just how to have a background. Growing up in our day, I come from Louisiana, have family in Singapore, Louisiana, Baton Rouge. We were taught to have more than one job. It wasn't just going to school. School is perfect. I love it because it prepares you for for the books and how to take care of your books, and someone can teach you out your money. But most of all, you learn from each and other. It takes a village to raise a family, to raise kids, because what I don't have time to teach you, you can teach, like do the cooking part.
Right.
You can teach that. I can teach how to decorate a house, how to clean the house really well. And that's what we do, and that's what got me to doing what I'm doing, and just reaching out to others, because you never know what situation that you would be in. And I just believe in sharing. Sharing to me is caring, and that's just what I live by. Proverbs 4, and you know, it's just, I just believe in helping others. It just makes me feel good, and whatever I can do to help, and that's what I do, because I've been down. I became homeless due to Hurricane Katrina, so I do know, and I appreciate everything that I can do. So, and I thank you, and I bow to you for wanting to help me to bless this family, because I can't do it without donations, because I can only do so far with my own living. But whatever it takes, if it takes for me to break my back to help someone, that's what I do, and God's gonna bless me in return.
Wow. Can you stand this lady? This is why we're together. Besides the fact that our last names are both McGee.
Yes.
Well, I'm very proud of you.
Oh,
and I'm
thank
glad
you.
that we actually met, and I'm glad that we are actually partnered up together to adopt a family, because this
Yes.
will become an annual thing.
I'm hoping, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yep.
Because bigger and brighter things. And also we do provide networking skills to where we can, for a referral-based business, but we have other people. I partner up with 650 other organizations, and we do different things. They have a lot of entrepreneurship. That's one of our main targets, to teach the youngsters from 5-year-old on up, because we have a lot of 5-year-olds who wants to be chefs, and we have some that want to do engineering, computer, you want to be seamstress and things like that. So that's where we come in, to teaching the back to basics, for teaching them how to become sewing at home, because a lot of the kids really don't know what a trim is, or a seam just to take up the parents' sleeve. They don't know, so they don't even know how to thread a needle, and that's where we come in.
They don't even know how to cook.
No, they don't even know how to
Well,
do
some
laundry.
of them don't.
Some of them don't. You know, so that's what we're gonna get back to doing. And we're looking for anyone who wanna help. We have what you need. We just need the teachers to help us get these kids on their own.
Beautiful. Well, I thank you for sharing that information with us. And what better person could I partner up with? I'm sorry. Thank you. I know somebody in Houston, because if it wasn't for you, I would have never met this great lady. So next, what I want you to do, I want you to cut up this Italian parsley here for me. I'm actually going to put a cup of sugar on this ham, and I'm going to put a quarter of a cup of the brown sugar on the ham. And then what we're going to do is we're going to baste the ham in pineapple juice. Can you stand it? We don't just do just put the sugar on and put it. We baste it in pineapple juice. So here we go. We're going to put the sugar on. Don't you love the music? It's Christmas.
Yes, yes it is.
It's the holidays. And what happens is that I'm actually just putting a cup here, right? And it's going to soak into and stick onto that honey and that maple syrup. And you got to be careful, because remember, if you're not basting, your sugar will burn. So you got to make sure you baste. The next is we're going to put on the brown sugar. And you're going to put your oven, I have it already set to 375, okay? Because it's a slow bake, not a fast bake. It's going to be 375 for 3 hours. And make sure you baste. So we're putting the brown sugar on. Alrighty. And like I told you earlier, I'm going to make this champagne drink because we're celebrating the holidays and the New Year too. That's why we have champagne. And we're going to make that drink called the Rich Bitch. Now, you want to know why it's named the Rich Bitch? Because Jersey is Naked is coming out with a book now. I mentioned Jersey is Naked on my other show. Jersey is Naked actually edits my cooking shows. She has a blog. She's really good. And she's coming out with a cocktail book with different drinks. So I asked her, I said, what's the fancy drink in your book? She said, it's the rich bitch. I said, oh, okay. What's in it? Well, let me tell you what's in it. It is champagne. You like champagne?
I love it.
Me too. And it's tequila. And the strawberry puree. And we're going to put a little sugar in that.
Okay.
So it's just a hint of tequila. Now, let me get this out the way here because we're going to put this in the pan. Okay? And we're going to put the pineapple juice on it. Okay? And then we're going to baste it. So just give me 1 minute. Let me put it in the pan. Okay. Next thing's next. We're going to put the shrimp on because the shrimp is actually going to go into the bruschetta. I told you I do things different. I was going to put bacon in it too, but I changed my mind when the bacon was.
Yes.
When it would.
It would just.
What it would.
Oh, it would just.
It would have did it.
Told you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It is the topping. It is this.
The bacon, and I was going to do maple bacon.
Oh God.
Maybe I might still do it. Let's see what happens. All right. So what I would do with the shrimp is I actually going to put some butter. I have a pan warming up here. Okay. And I'm going to put some butter in there. Really quick. Yeah, sure. And I'm going to put some butter in here. And we're going to let the butter actually melt. You can put a few of the onions in there.
Okay.
And we got a Spanish onion going on here. I love a Spanish onion. I love it for flavor and I love it for the color.
Beautiful.
So, here we go. We're going to make these shrimp here. And they're going to be garlic shrimp. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little fresh garlic and a little of the granulated garlic.
Okay.
Okay? Now what you're going to do with this is the dry basil. We're going to put it into the bruschetta. Okay? Like I said, fresh basil is better. But I can't seem to find it here. It's hard to find some of my fresh herbs and spices.
That's enough.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so we got that in there. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of the onion and a little bit of the garlic and put it into the melted butter. Okay? And then what we're going to do here is we're going to mix it around. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but that's okay because I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. I'm just letting the onion and the garlic, the fresh garlic, infuse the butter. Doesn't that sound good?
Yes.
It's infusing the butter. Yes. How can you go wrong with infusing garlic in
Not
the
at
butter? All right. So that's what we're doing right here. And now what you do is you actually take some granulated garlic and you put it into the butter with the fresh garlic. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take this granulated butter, granulated garlic, and you're going to put it on top of the buttered bread.
Okay.
And then you're going to take a little of that fresh parsley that I took out for you.
Yeah.
Did you use it all for that?
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
That's okay. Because we're going to put a little of that on the bread as well.
Okay.
Okay. And while we're putting these shrimps in and letting them go and cook or what have you, infuse the butter flavored shrimp with the garlic and the onion, we will be right back. Stay with us. And we're back. I'm so glad you came back and I'm glad you didn't leave me. I'm still here with Miss Betty McGee. And of course, I'm Dmomita, so I don't have to keep saying that. So we got the ham already here. Look at this beauty. Isn't it gorgeous? The pineapple, and I bet you think those are cherries. Guess what? Dmomita don't do it that way. She gotta be special. So we put strawberries. And what I did is I glazed it with honey. So it's beautiful, don't you agree? Then we have our nice little platter here in which I plated the bruschetta. And the bruschetta here is beautiful. And guess what I did? Because Miss Betty talked me into it, I put some maple bacon on top. Oh my God, it's gonna be delicious! actually go over and toast. I have to make this rich bitch. Isn't it beautiful? I have it out here, the champagne, the tequila, and behind me, I got some strawberry puree. All I did was put a little sugar in the strawberries, mix it up, and then we're just gonna pour it into the champagne. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make the little drink here. I'm gonna put the champagne in. And be careful with the bubbly. Wait for the bubbles to go down. They don't tickle my nose. I always hear people say, the bubbles tickle my nose. They don't tickle mine. They just tickle my tongue. So we just keep on doing it until we get the bubbles to go down a bit. I'll put a little bit more. And the glasses were chilled. I had them in the freezer, so they're chilled. So you want to chill your glass. All right, so we got, bring it right to there. But then we're going to put the puree in. We want to make sure we leave enough room for the puree. Alrighty. Okay. Pour down. Alright, so I'm going to get the puree. Give me 1 second. Because it's all done. So what we do here is we actually just pour some of the puree in. Whoa! Avalanche! Give it a minute. That's what happens. See, mistakes do happen. Tiffany, you didn't tell me that happens. Jersey is naked. Okay. So I had to be easy with it. This is my first time making it. Okay, we're just gonna put a little here. Not too much. Okay, let me get a towel. Because these types of things do happen without practice. Look, look, it's coming again. It's coming again. That champagne is something else. It's explosive. All right. As soon as it calms down. So now what it did, it made it a little pinkish color. I guess that's what makes it a rich bitch, due towards a little pink and champagne. And you know what goes with champagne. We talked about that earlier. Diamonds. Okay, so we're just gonna put a little bit more of the champagne because the strawberry puree actually gave it a little, spilled it out. All right, come on, don't do it to me again. Oh, we having fun with this. Be careful, people, with the rich bitch. Okay, now we're just gonna put a little of the tequila in there, not much, just a little. The name of her book is Tequila Tiff. That's why we're putting tequila in there. All of the drinks consist of tequila. And then we just put a little strawberry. I took my glasses off, so of course I can't see the slit. All right, here we go. There we go. Miss Betty, what do you think about that?
Yay! Nice and strawberry.
All right.
Strawberry and champagne.
So all is straight. Now what we're gonna do is just gonna take the food over and we're just gonna enjoy and do a little toast.
Yes, great.
Look at this lovely spread.
Awesome.
You like it?
I love it.
Okay. So let's taste a little bit of it, okay, shall we?
Yes,
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little bit, help yourselves, take a little bit of the bruschetta, and it has the bacon on it, okay, and the shrimp and the garlic infused with butter, with the shrimp, the basil, and the fresh parsley, okay? And then what we did is we actually buttered some Italian loaf, and we put it in the oven with some granulated garlic, and we toasted it with some Italian parsley on it as well. All right, and then here we have is the rich bitch. The rich bitch consists of, and it was giving me a hard time. So Tequila Tiff, you need to put a little bit more instructions in there about in regards to putting in the puree, because that puree brings it up. But anyway, that was fun anyway. So also, this beautiful ham is for the family tomorrow. Do you think they're gonna like it?
They're gonna love it.
Okay.
I'm loving it for them.
Okay. So what consists of tomorrow's meal for our adopted family is this ham and baked ziti, garlic bread, salad, and I'm going to make some cinnamon rolls with pecans and walnuts.
Awesome.
Okay, so let me take a piece of the bread myself and get a little bit of the bruschetta. All right, with the bacon, I like the bacon. Did you get some bacon? Look, one piece fell on the table. Look at that.
Awesome.
Okay, and I'm gonna take one of these shrimp off of here. So they're cute, but we don't eat them.
Okay,
You wanna take one too?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so let's try it.
Wow.
It's delicious. I'm not even playing. I'm not even playing. It's delicious. Can you taste that basil?
Yes.
What do you taste?
Perfect. Awesome.
Okay. And we gotta try this drink. Okay. So we're gonna try this drink, Tequila Tiff, and her book is actually coming out Christmas Day. You don't want to miss it. Tequila Tiff, and her book is coming out. Let's try this rich bitch.
Okay.
Cheers to our partnership.
Yes.
Oh,
Great.
okay. It was worth the bubbling over.
Yes. Thank you, Tequila Tiff. I needed this.
I want to say again, thank you for following me through my Dmomita series. I really enjoyed doing them for you for the holidays. And I would just want to say happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to everyone. From Dmomita to you, I love you. And thank you so much for following me and supporting me. And also, I want to thank Miss Betty McGee for coming onto my show today. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Awesome.
Thank you for having us.
All right.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Bye.
MyHometownNJ.com was on site for the scrumptious website launch party of Dmomita's Kitchen. Taking place in the heart of New Brunswick, the event was attended by Dmomita fans along with their eager appetites. CEO and owner of Dmomita's Kitchen, Cynthia Davies, unveiled their new website, Dmomitaskitchen.com. Featuring great Southern-style cuisine, Dmomita's Kitchen offers full catering services for all your family events. From barbecue ribs to corn fritters, country-style ribs to gumbo. If you've got a taste for home-cooked Southern food, Dmomita's Kitchen's got you covered. Specializing in gourmet pound cakes and charming cheesecakes, you can now order these delicious treats right from their website and have them delivered directly to your front door. To find out more about Dmomita's Kitchen or to place an order now, simply visit Dmomitaskitchen.com or call 908-294-1363. MyHometownNJ.com is proud to sponsor local New Jersey businesses like Dmomita's Kitchen. Support your community. Think local. Think MyHometownNJ.com.